Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you saw recently, I retrofitted my headlights on my car and I wanted everything to look clean and new once I put everything back together. So since I have my bumper off today, I'm gonna go ahead and buff my raggedy fog lights. These fog lights are probably 20 years old now and they're all pitted and faded and everything. So I just wanna sand them down, get them all smooth again, polish them so they're clear so they look as good as my new headlights. So stay tuned. As you can see, these fog lights, you can barely see the yellow projectors behind there anymore just because how pitted and faded they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and just remove them off the bumpers. There's like 3 10mm screws on the back side that you have to take apart to take these off. Once I take them off, I'm gonna go clamp them to a table, sand them down, and polish them. So I just clamp these to a table using some regular clamps here, and it holds it pretty firm, just enough for me to be able to sand it and put some pressure on it. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with 400, we'll go up to 600, and then 1,000, and then we'll buff it from 1,000 and maybe go to 1,500 to 2,000 to give it the full shine. So don't forget to stay all the way to the end of the video. We're gonna be installing these oxidized LED fog lights. These are a lower lumen 9006 designed for a fog light. We'll go ahead and put them in. They should be plug and play. And these are the smaller ones since they're lower lumen, so they don't have the big heat sink ending on them. So the sandpaper I'm using is just some of this Amazon sandpaper. I bought a pack of 90 something of these for like 15 bucks or 20 bucks or something like that. And it came with this sanding block right here, which is perfect for the fog light here because this thing is nice and smooth and flat pretty much. So we can go ahead and just get nice even coverage when we're doing this, and we'll use this thing and it just clamps right in. Perfect size for this. If you guys need this sandpaper or you're doing the same project, I'll link down to the description to where I got these from. It goes up to 3,000 grit, so it's perfect for just smooth sanding or wet sanding your paint or car or anything you're doing. So for the wet sanding, I'm gonna use my Crisfix soapy water right here, my version of it, which is just water and some Dawn. We'll go ahead and spray it on there, get it wet, sand it, and spray as we need. So as you can see, after the first sanding, it takes it down to this haze, and you can spot all the little imperfections in the plastic. If you really wanted to, you could sand all those down on both lenses to get it as perfect as possible on this grit, and then you want to move up to smooth it all out. The proper way to do it is actually sanding it like this up to like 600, maybe 800, and clear coating it with a 2K clear. I'm gonna be a bit lazy today. I don't want to bust out the 2K and clean up everything, so that's why I'm just polishing this up to 2,000 just to polish it. But maybe in the future when I'm doing a paint job or painting a small part where I'm using 2K clear, I'll take these off and actually clear coat them correctly. So as you can see, after 1,000 grit, it's still hazy. It gets a little bit clearer, but it's still pretty hazy. So I'm gonna go move up to 1,500. At 1,500, we should start getting a little bit clearer. And then after that, you could buff if you want, or go all the way to 2,000 to see how clear it gets, and then buff. The buffing is where the shine comes out of this. So we got it up to 2,000. You can see how clear it is now. It still has a little bit of haze, which is normal. And if you wipe it with a wet rag or just any kind of liquid, you can see how clear it gets. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and buff it. Now I'm gonna hit it with a rubbing compound first and then a polish, and it should be 100% clear after that. I'm gonna go ahead and polish it with my Lake Country cutting pad. This is like a little 3.5-inch pad, which is perfect for this size right here on my rotary buffer. I'm gonna use my 3M cutting compound right here. Check how clear it was after just one pass at it with the compound. I'm gonna hit it again with the compound and then finishing off with the polish. So the next step is the 3M machine polish right here. We'll go ahead and get this on and shine it up. All right, I'm gonna finish this off with some ceramic coat. Before I ceramic coat, I'm gonna clean everything on the lens with some alcohol just to make sure I get all the residue, polish, and everything off. But man, that looks crystal clear, like it's brand new again. So we're gonna go ahead and coat this with some Armorshield IX. If you guys haven't seen my videos in the past where I coated my car, my headlights and everything with it, go ahead and check out those videos. I have a link down in the description for a coupon code for $25 off your next order of Armorshield, which makes it about $45 for a bottle. So with the Armorshield, after about 5 minutes or so, you could just go ahead and take the black microfiber that comes with, just wipe any excess off, and you should be good to go for about 2 years worth of protection on your paint, your headlights, or your plastics. Putting these oxidos in are pretty easy. Just so you twist off your old 9006 bulb, pull it out, and then just put the new one in, twist it, and then plug it up once you get it in the car. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in all the way to the end of this video on polishing those fog lights. As you can see, if you have hazy headlights or fog lights or anything up front that are light, it's a pretty easy process to sand and buff and get everything back to shining and new again. As you can see from my fog lights, they're basically restored to brand new and clear, and I ceramic coated them, and they go perfect with my new headlights. If you guys haven't seen the video on me retrofitting these headlights on this car, go ahead and check out the link that pops up at the end of this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of all my different projects, whether it's on the IS300, the IS250, the Sienna, or in the garage. Remember guys, for any of these projects, if I can do it, you guys can do it. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.